Hi there.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we need one more for quorum, I think, maybe.
Yep, you all need 5 for a quorum. And
5?
here comes Silas. So
Okay.
that's 5.
Yeah. It's just great that we don't have a quorum problem at all. Far from it. Is anyone else coming that we know of, or shall we just get started? It is 6 o'clock.
I've not heard guesses or
Okay.
notes from anyone. So
Well, let's get started then. It is 6 p.m. and the Human Rights Commission meeting is called to order. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I guess we should take attendance first. Liz Haygood, not here. Joy Eiffel, not here. Rizwana,
Here.
Deborah,
Here.
Silas,
Here.
Ronnie, yes. Jay?
Yes.
Okay, great. Let's just, we have a pretty quick agenda today, I think. Are there any members of the public? Okay, let me read this. Let's get started then. Pursuant to Chapter 20 of the Acts of 2021, this meeting will be conducted via remote means. Members of the public who wish to access the meeting may do so via Zoom or by telephone. No in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means. So welcome, everyone. We've done the attendance. Let me ask if there's any public comment.
Hi, can anybody hear me?
Yes,
Am I coming in?
you are coming in.
Oh,
I need to read one. Sorry, I need to read one more piece before public comment.
Oh, no, fine. I apologize. I'm trying to.
No, it's not your fault.
Sorry, it is.
During the public comment period, the chair will recognize members of the public. When called on, please identify yourself by stating your full name, preferred pronouns, and residential address. Residents are welcome to express their views for up to 3 minutes at the discretion of the chair based upon the number of people who wish to speak. No speaker can cede their time to another speaker. The HRC will not engage in a dialogue or comment on a matter raised during public comment. Thank you. Okay, guest, the floor is yours.
Marge, me. Hi, Marge Levinson, 326 North Pleasant Street. The reason why I'm speaking to you guys tonight is the last 2 council meetings, I've gone before the town council, asking the town council to direct the town manager's office by text to notify citizens after the town is verified, whether the town manager's office or the police chief, that it's been verified that ICE or Homeland Security has been in Amherst. So my notion was the same way the town sends automatic text messages out to residents when there's a road closure, a storm, or a notice. It's a pretty simple way to notify citizens, and I think it'd be really helpful to the immigrant community as well as the rest of us, keeping us informed. I just want to make a short comment. About 2 months ago, there was a rumor that ICE had been in town and several people had been detained, kidnapped, whatever word you want to use. Now, the problem was, it was, quote, a rumor, and the rumor went pretty late at night. My feeling is that if the town were to use that text message system, information would be better gone out to everybody, as well, immigrants as well as all the residents, and it would cut down the level of anxiety and and probably get, information out to people who really need it. So thanks, that's my spiel. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any other comments from the public? Okay, then I will take that to be a no for now. We will come back to public comments at the end of the meeting as well. So let's move now to member reports. Are there any reports? Silas?
I just wanted to thank Philip for putting up the housing rights document on the Human Rights Commission page. That's now live, and I'm excited that that has been put up. So thank you.
Any other reports? All right, well, I have one, and this again goes back to the briefings of the Office for Refugees and Immigrants. They conducted an updated training program last Wednesday, and that training with all the slides is available if people are interested in looking at it or doing the webinar on your own. One of the big changes is that we've been using the red cards very effectively, so apparently agents are not going to people's homes very much anymore. Instead, they're approaching them outside. So the guidance now has been updated based on what we're seeing happen in Massachusetts. Is there anyone who would like to see it, or do you think we should post it on our site? Are there any thoughts on how to handle it? Or if you're not particularly interested, that's fine too.
Yeah, I have something to say about this, that I've already seen these red cards in the schools and all the teachers have them. So I think it's pretty much covered because I went to Northampton and so on. So they have them in their desks. So I think
Yeah, this is,
Mhm.
go ahead, finish.
Okay, basically, I don't know about Amherst school district, but Northampton, I know they have it.
I think the red cards have gotten around. They are everywhere. The issue now is that they pertain largely to agents coming to your house. And the question now is, how does that guidance translate if they approach you in a public place? Anyway, it's there. Let me know if anybody wants it. That's my only report. Any other reports?
I just wanted to say that I don't have the card in front of me, so that we gave out already. So I don't know if there's transferability. So are you suggesting that you've reviewed it and it really isn't applicable? And so if we want to support people, we need to give them different information. And if you've already checked that out, then I would say it would be great to give out new cards.
The cards are applicable and there are no new cards. It's just new guidance as things are changing from the state office that supports refugees and immigrants. That's their mandate.
Seems like putting it on our website is a good idea. That's the question.
Well, we have a lot of stuff on our website. I think it's great, obviously, because I'm totally have my head buried in it. But I want to be sure it's useful to others. That's why I'm asking you all, Rizwana.
Yes. In Northampton, again, there is a NGO Safe Passage. I think they are evolving very fast. Because why? How do I know? I haven't been there in person, but they're asking for a lot of volunteers and a lot of jobs. There are a lot of jobs there. So, and they are doing all of this work. So if we somehow get them to participate in one of our webinars or something, or contribute to our understanding, as you just said, that the guidelines are changing.
Okay, thank you. If there are no other reports, let's move on to our discussion items. And the first is to
Okay.
approve our minutes. Sorry, Rizwana, did you have more?
Okay, sorry. I just this is besides the red cards. Today I was in Amherst Middle School, and over there this person I got his phone number, and he was interested. He was really keen because of all the youth. There are a lot of students in summers. He's training them, going to the gyms. He's taking them to the gym, and there are like 20 or 30 of them. And these are middle school and high school students. So he was very keen to get some kind of a help, but I said, well, we have a budget deficit in here. And he was also saying that we didn't have tournament. It's just when I reminded him, he used to participate. His son used to participate in tournaments. So he is very much involved in youth in Amherst. So we can always keep him as a resource in future.
Thank you. All right, shall we move to approving the minutes? Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I so move.
Second? Oh, thank you. Before we take a vote, I just had a correction to the minutes. I think it was just a typo. It said that the Youth Hero Awards at the bottom of the page, it said it was on 6/22, but it was 6/8, I think. So just that one correction.
I
With
still
that,
the correction. Is that possible? Can I do that?
yes. Okay. Do we need to second that remotion?
I second that.
Okay.
Okay. All in favor, just raise your hand, please. Okay, opposed? None? Thank you. New commissioners update. I guess I can start that and ask Deb to add. Deb and I both participated in an interview process recently, and it looks like we have 3 great candidates who still need to be approved, as we all were proposed by the town manager to the council, and then the council needs to approve them. But with 3 more really great people, we will be full. We will not have a space open on the Human Rights Commission for a few years. Hopefully they'll be approved before we do our retreat, and we'll have a stable group of people to really carry out a great agenda. I don't know. Deb, do you want to add anything more?
Well, I totally agree with that assessment that they're wonderful, and I would just say that we would have another student coming in, a rising sophomore, I think. So she has a few more years in school, and she's an international student. She's from Russia, so we get a couple of demographics reflected with her. And also someone who's active with the League of Women Voters, although he's a man. I'm not really sure how that works. But yeah, so we had, and they're just fantastic. They all are incredibly skilled and have great portfolios, and our work will be enhanced by having them.
Just for the men present and potentially listening, the League of Women Voters does accept male members. Okay, Deb, video script update.
Yeah, there's nothing to say specifically about the script. We haven't been able to move forward with Amherst Media, I think because we need to get the $200 organizational membership, and that is being taken care of by the town. Pamela is on it with Paul. And as we know, when you have a municipality, there's always forms to fill out and bureaucracy to go through. So it's in motion. And once we've become official, things can move forward. But I'm sorry for the delay. And that's where we are.
Great, thank you. Any questions for Deb about that? No, good. Youth Hero Awards, yay! I don't know, Silas, you were there. Do you want to report on that?
Sure. It was really wonderful to see the community come together, and um, I'm I'm really happy with how the I think awards ceremony went, and huge props to Phillips and the rest of the DEI team for pulling all that together. Um, there are some really amazing youth in our community, and it was really cool to recognize and celebrate their work. Ronnie?
I don't know, Rizwana, do you want to add? You were there too.
Yes, it was really a milestone in our activities in this year. It somehow, because of the work we did on it, we were able to do really good because were able to get somehow coincidentally two groups, one very diversified group together, and that added to the whole environment and exposure also. I think it was very successful, and the food was really good that they organized, especially the town. And I think it was very successful, but the tournament, but as I had also highlighted in the closure of the Libertarian Vision, that we should bring in more men, and we are missing them in our whole big picture, besides Silas and Jay. I'm sorry, no, it's not that. Overall, in the community, in all the meetings we do, we need to bring that, from 20 to 40. Those are the men that are missing in the grand conversations.
Okay.
All right.
I would second all of that and really want to thank DEI because it's a lot of work to do. And I know that even though we get a lot of credit, in fact, we don't do anything. They do all the work and we sort of get the credit. So thank you, Philip and Pamela, for all the work that you guys did. I do agree that it's a truly exceptional event where we see such a diversity of people, families that we do not see it, and I have not seen at any other event. So really proud and honored to be part of that, Philip. Thank you again for all your work on that. And with that, let's go to the DEI update.
Yeah, well, my first update was just acknowledging the Youth Hero Awards and just saying congratulations again. We had 13 youth nominated. There's going to be a press release, I believe, coming out tomorrow that will highlight them again. So just really acknowledging that. And also thank you to Representative Dom for acknowledging and writing a citation for each youth and giving them that special moment. I know that really brings everything in together, right? And so I think that the words go really amazing, and thank you for the acknowledgement. Also, thank you for just everything that you all do too. For it, you say that you don't do a lot. You certainly do enough as a volunteer board here. I will say, always appreciative to this group. You all put in more work than others, is what I hear. So.
Okay.
Going off of that, we finished our Liberatory Visioning report. That is done with Dr. Barbara Love. I don't know if you all recall, but it started ending of February, beginning of March with various listening sessions. I believe we had 13 in total from various groups. So really trying to get number of people to participate. I forget the exact number right now, but it is in the report of how many people were participated. We are hoping to make that go live by the end of the month here. So that means putting it in our newsletter, putting it on the website, and there could be a press release for that as well, although I'm not certain on that last part. And if it's not done by the end of this month, then it will certainly be done by the end or by the beginning of July. So just really just narrowing it down and making sure that everything is great and viewable to the public. We don't want to release a document that has some errors in it. Let's see here, and apologies, I kind of wrote this down as I was running into this meeting. It's kind of been a day, as Rosanna stated. The 8th grade promotion was happening. My son was a part of it, so kind of did that and did work while Pamela was out. So really just trying to shift over and do that. We finished departmental trainings with all departments. So that's our DEI training that we do for professional development. So we were able to complete that this year, and that is really good because last year it seemed as if It kind of fell to the wayside when Pamela was managing the two positions of both Crest interim leadership team and DEI director. So really glad to get that back and going. The DEI office is working on end of year report and strategic plan next year. Oh, excuse me. And so we're hoping at the end of year report, we will send it to the town manager and we'll most likely send it out in our newsletter as well. So you all will receive it. And it's just going to say all the fun and wonderful things that we did for this past year. So anybody listening in the public as well, if you're interested in kind of what the DEI office did this past year, that will certainly cover it. And then if you would like more information, you're more than welcome to reach out to Pamela and I at any time, and we can go ahead and let you know. And then last but not least, this Sunday, please join us at the first Amherst Pride Parade happening at 12 o'clock. The parade will begin its march at 11 o'clock. If you're interested in making signs at the high school, that's kind of a pre-event there. If you don't have a sign, if you would like to make a sign, like to make anything, please come at 11 o'clock at the high school. That will be there. The parade will start promptly at 12 o'clock. We will go through kind of the downtown area. We're hoping that the parade will end around the 1 o'clock-ish hour. It's about a mile hike, march, whatever it is you would like to acknowledge it as there. And we have actually over 200 people that are marching. So it's going to be a big event that, all town departments are involved in, from our public safety to our communications team, as well as the DEI department, and DPW has been wonderful in helping out. You'll probably see them out there tomorrow, kind of marking off where vendors are going and all that fun stuff. And so at 1 o'clock, we will have kind of a rally, for lack of a better word. We will have speakers speaking there. Our very own Rabbi Deb will be speaking as one of the speakers there. And then we have 4 other speakers that will be acknowledging kind of the event and celebratory nature of just LGBTQ support. And then after that, there is a rally. Well, during it, after it, however you'd like to say it, there's a resource fair that is happening that we have over 50 vendors that are attending. So this event was said to be small as it was presented to me, but it has grown definitely much larger, which we're completely fine with and happy to see, to be honest. It's going to be a wonderful day. And I think that is it from DEI. Jay?
Okay.
Yes, I mean, there was this one police update report that we've included on the website. Could you please inform them about that?
Yep. So the police department has their own kind of subsection of immigration resources that they highlight. And so we were through Jay able to locate that and then put it up on the website for resources for people as well. It's on the HRC website there under local resources. So just acknowledging what it is that the police department has as policies is just making it more well known and just getting it out there. Jay, if I misspoke, please correct me.
No, actually, I think that's quite correct. So I would refer everybody to the website, that has all the information there.
Great. Okay, anything else on the DEI? Let's move right along then. The Massachusetts Department of Children and Families, I think every single member of the commission received a letter from them. The letter says that they need foster care reviewers, and the letter actually says that they need them in our area. So if you're interested in volunteering, please do so. But I feel this is particularly important right now because I heard in the ORI briefings that I keep talking about that I don't remember exactly what changed legally, but one of the orders made it such that if you are a child without a guardian and your parents are detained for whatever reason, you not only go into the system as a nice child, but after 1 year, you will get put up for adoption and your ties to your parents will be cut off completely. So you won't have all the rights that you will no longer have the rights that children have, such as to bring their parents to visit the country. You will be completely like your connection to your parents will be erased. So there was a lot of concern about what this might mean because we don't know how long detentions will be. And, you know, the law and the rules keep changing constantly. So there's a lot of concern about an influx of children needing some kind of support. So of course, because of this reason, I have signed up. I'm not saying anybody else should. There is a substantial training and time commitment. But I did want to draw attention to that there is also a need, which is why every single one of us got a letter. And so you can share that with others, doesn't have to just be you. Share with others who may have time, may have interest. If you go to their website, all of it is explained very clearly. So, Philip?
My apologies, everyone, for not sending out the message that you all got a letter. That is on the in between the Human Rights Youth Awards and the Pride Parade. I have not sent that email, but yes, the DEI office got letters addressed to you all. Ronnie opened up hers or had us open it, and it was basically the information that she is sharing. None of your letters have been opened. I've been meaning to send a message that there are letters here for you all. Sorry.
Okay.
That's okay. And I am reassured because I was like, left out. Thank you.
All right. Well, we felt like we needed to open one because so many came just to see if it was something that needed immediate attention. So you know what's in the letter. You'll have the information on paper soon. Any other discussion items for today? We're doing really great on time. My goodness. All right. Are there any members of the public who would like to make a comment? Please raise your hand now. Okay.
I saw a hand raise and then it went down. I just want to make sure that
Yeah.
if you'd like to speak, if you could just raise your hand again and then I can let you in. If not, then okay.
Marge.
Oh, great. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I'm not used to a Zoom where I don't see pictures of like everybody else, like myself. At any rate, Rini, when you were speaking in the beginning, you had mentioned that a video or an educational on immigration. Are you gonna? It doesn't sound like you're posting it to your website. So if I want to look at that and maybe ask other first responders if they're interested, how do I do that?
We can post it. It's not a big deal.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Philip, when can they expect to see it in our resources page, do you think?
The video?
Oh, I'm not supposed to talk with you. I'm not supposed to respond. Anyway, don't worry. It will be there.
Sure,
We'll
don't
figure it
worry.
out. Wait a couple of days and look.
Whatever.
Thank you. Thank you to both guests for being here. Our next meeting is July 16, 2025. I think at that point, we really will need to talk about the retreat as well. And with that, if there's nothing additional, we can close our meeting in record time. Is there anything else anyone needs to say? Okay, the Human Rights Commission meeting is hereby closed. It is 6:29 p.m. Yay.
Yeah, okay, bye-bye.
We are so efficient. Thank you all.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good
Bye.
Thank
night.
you.
Bye.
Bye.